Hey, hello everyone, it's Faye, and welcome back to another Speedbell video. So for today, I was thinking of making a base game home since like the beginning of the year, and I had this shell as a box since like a long time ago, and I wanted to make something with it, so I thought of making it as a starter home since it's only like 6 tiles, I think. Yeah, it's 6 by 6. So I just placed it in Oasis Springs since I had this kind of not feeling, but this desire of making it like a desert home, but at the same time having these plants everywhere. So that's why I placed it in this neighborhood. I think it's called Parsh Prospects, I think. Anyway, the lot name is Rafia Quinta. I think that's the right name of it, and it's 20 by 15 lot. And that's when I thought of it as a starter home would be like perfect for it since it's like just a tiny place. And I tried to make it a modern home. I don't know why, but I have this thing for modern homes in just like in the middle of desert. It just looks so beautiful in them. So that's what I tried to do here. So yeah, and as you can see, I try to keep it as simple as possible, but at the same time having this unique look of it. That's why actually I placed those wooden columns around the house because I don't know why I placed them like in one of my old builds and I loved it. And since then I was thinking of making like another build with them, but I couldn't, but until this time. I try to make it possible here. So here we're seeing like the exterior starting to come along together. And I know this is gonna seem a little bit weird, but I did put a pool in the backyard of a starter home because why not? And I imagine the Sim who will be like living here would be like a college student that just moved to his own place and he was thinking since he did take a house in the middle of the desert, so maybe having like a pool just to enjoy the sun and the temperature of the desert. So yeah. And here I try to place these garden plots. I think that's the name of them. Um, well, firstly, I thought of giving the pool area just like a different shape to just to make it less simple. And at the same time, we're on a budget. So I was thinking of maybe like placing something from debug. And then I saw these garden plots. Yeah. They were like perfect just to like play around with them and making this like different shapes all around the build. And at the same time I tried to put them in the front yard um just to have again just to have this like special shape of the house and making it less boxy and all that. And here I placed a lounge chair just so if the sim like want to relax or have like a sunbathe, maybe like just relax there. And at the same time I was thinking of placing a end table beside of it, but at the same time I was thinking of the one from Desert Lux Skits, I think. It was like this boxy rocky thing and I loved it. So I tried to um make a custom one with this wooden column. I just like made it bigger and placed it on the basement and just like to have that tiny top of it showing from above. And yeah, it worked like perfectly and just placed some books there and made that tiny table to just have like the top of it. To have it like a plate. Yeah. For like the candle and the glass of whatever the Sims is drinking. So yeah. And here we're jumping into the interior. As you can see, it's really small. So I try to make the place for anything that we can think of, the kitchen, a dining table, and also the living room. Even though the bedroom, I made it really small, so I just placed a single bed there. But I think for a single sim, it will be like it's fine. It's okay. And here I try to place the main furniture like counters, sofa, and tables and bed and everything, just to see if the budget it's good or not. So like whatever what's left, that's for decoration. But firstly, we have to place the main things first. And here I try to make a custom TV table, just like different from the one of that we have from Basegame. And yeah, I just placed like the TV there, a tiny one. And as I said, I know this is a starter home, but at the same time, the sim have to have like this extra activities just to have fun in the house, like not to be bored. So yeah, and afterward, like even if they have like extra money, maybe like they can have more things. So yeah, this is just like the beginning of their um adult life. So yeah, and here I just painted all the walls and the floors because I know sometimes how they can be a little bit pricey. And afterwards, like I just started to place the clutter, like books besides the TV and some plants, and also for the carpets on the living area. And honestly, I have to say, I really love this new carpet that we had from the holiday events with the base game. It's really beautiful and like kind of realistic. Yeah. So I really love it. And here I try to make the towel in front of the sink just to make it more beautiful and more realistic. And as for the color theme, I made it at first. Well, in the exterior, I took it from the wooden columns that I placed there, and from there I just took it into the interior. And yeah, I really love the orange colors in the base game items. So it was a little bit beautiful, as well as I really love this bed sheets. Uh, just having like that guitars and all that, it's really beautiful. And here for the desk area, I try to make it again a little bit like customable. So I placed a shelf there and just made the table really tiny with tool mod. And yeah, just to make it more functional and more beautiful because well, sometimes the base game items, especially tables and some different items, I mean, they are beautiful, I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes they are kind of plain and too much simple. So sometimes making a custom place make it a little bit different. So yeah, and here I just placed the books and the pencil holders on beside the computer place. So and for the bathroom, I just placed the toothbrush holder and some towels. At the same time, I went back to the entire house and placed the curtains because, of course, I forgot about them as well as the lights. So yeah, and that's it for today's video. You can find this house on the gallery. My ID is FayMoon98. Also, will be under the hashtag of FayMoon. And the trifles, you can find them always in my Patreon, which will be linked in the description box down below, as well as my Instagram account. And I hope you guys had a wonderful time watching this video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.